This is my 2007 Triumph Thruxton 900. I picked it up in 2011, 100% stock with only 500 miles on it. Over the past 14 years, little by little, I have transformed it into something personal. Starting up front, the headlight is actually from a Jeep Wrangler. I love the way it looks and the light output is strong. But the downside is the hard cutoff line from the LED. At night, when you lean into a corner, that means you're suddenly riding into pitch black. Holding the headlight in place are the Joker Machine headlight brackets, which slim things down and allow for headlight height adjustments. Right below that, the ignition has been relocated using also a Joker Machine bracket. For turn signals, I went with generic LED strip lights wrapped around the forks. They've got adhesive backing and built-in zip ties, so they're super low profile but stay secure. Out back, I also have strip lights along the frame under the seat, paired with small but bright generic LED bullet signals. All of these replace the oversized factory signals and keep the bike's lines tight. Continuing up front, you'll see a simple throttle lock style cruise control. Nothing fancy, but trust me, it makes longer rides way easier. Stock mirrors have been swapped for Joker Machine concealed bar end mirrors. They sit low, look right, and still give me the visibility I need. For navigation, I use the Beeline Moto 2. Out of all the upgrades, this has easily become one of my favorites. It's tiny, doesn't clutter up the bars, and matches the bike's styling perfectly. On the tank, the stock factory gas cap has been upgraded to a brushed aluminum one by Motone. It's a small detail, but it adds a nice touch of quality. The left engine cover was destroyed in a crash I had back in 2016. The dealer fixing the bike had an engine cover from a Triumph America that looked amazing, and the rest is history. On the right, the polished clutch cover and valve covers were also blacked out, tying the whole top end together. Just below that, the stock sprocket cover started to peel, so it was replaced with a Joker Machine cover that looks cleaner and will hold up better. At the rear, the big factory fender is gone, replaced with a British Customs fender eliminator kit, which really sharpens the back end. Other small upgrades to this area include quick-release seat screws, as well as seat cowl screws with more modern brushed aluminum bolts. Small touches, but they go a long way. For suspension, I opted for factory Bonneville T100 shocks that are 100% compatible, but also an inch shorter. To balance out the front, I slid the forks up an inch in the triple clamps. This 1-inch drop results in a stance that I absolutely love. The exhaust are British Custom Predator pipes. They're lighter, rear flowing, and they deliver that deep, raw Triumph tone that the stock exhaust never had. The left side still carries a few scars from that 2016 wreck, but I've kept it on as part of the bike story. One of the biggest changes done so far was the wide tire conversion. Using a kit from British Customs, we laced the stock hub to a 5.5-inch Excel rim, which allowed me to go from a 130 tire to a much wider 180 tire. I've got a pair with Pirelli MT60 RS rubber up front and in the back, giving the bike a chunkier stance, great traction, and a look that completely changes its presence. There's still a few things I would love to do to this bike. At some point, I would like to upgrade to a JW speaker adaptive headlight to fix that pitch black issue when leaning into corners at night. I also want to upgrade the front and rear rotors to golfer floating rotors for better stopping power and added styling. And then there's the big one, hollowing out the mid-triangle section, leaving just the carbs and air intakes. It would mean removing the airbox, relocating the battery and all the electronics, machining out all the leftover mounts so everything is clean. It's a massive job, but the end result looks incredible. That's one of those dream upgrades I'd love to see happen down the line. That's it for this episode of Thruxton Diaries, but before you go, I need your input. Do you like this style of video? Would you like to see more like it? Maybe where I cover my gear or other behind-the-scenes stuff outside of the ride videos? I'd really love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you have not done so already, please hit that like button and subscribe. See you on the next chapter.